Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk, and I thought I would do a bit of some tips to do with the stamparatus. I was talking to a friend of mine who's got one today, and there was something that she didn't realise it did, so I thought may as well make use of it and also show you something that I know is not new, but for some of you it may be, so it's worth me sharing again. And yeah, having a little bit more of a play with Art Gallery because it's such a lovely stamp set. So now this one is available. Hi Sue, sorry I'm a bit late. Oh my gosh, that is a long, yeah, I am late. Dear me, dear me. What else was I going to say? Yes, it is. This one is staying. It is going into the new catalogue, but it's one that I haven't played with for a little while. So I thought it would be fun to do that. I'm just going to grab my magnets off the back. Now, if you do purchase a stamparatus, they don't come with gaffer tape around the magnets. Just saying, that's something you have to do. And the reason I put gaffer tape on mine, or very strong tape, whatever you've got, this is what we call gaffer tape in the UK, so it's like plastic coated, and it's almost got like threads running through it, so it's like super duper strong. So what I did is I looped it over, but then left this kind of like handle bit that makes it easier to pick up. So when it's down there, I just kind of pick it up by the handle. Now the magnets really love each other. They really love each other and they want to be together, but they're not to be together, because if they get too close, they suddenly want to kiss, and if they kiss with such a violent force that they're in danger of breaking. So you don't want to do that. So we don't recommend that you even put them like on the table, because you can sometimes forget that you put it on the table, and if you put another magnet nearby, it will just go zoom, and it will connect. So it's best to have them attached to your stamparatus or at the back. So there is a nifty little area at the back, two areas here, one there, to store them. Now these stamparatuses do come with a health warning, and I'm being absolutely serious here. If you have a pacemaker, it's not recommended that you get these magnets anywhere near your heart, because they will reset your pacemaker or something thereof. There is a warning. Right, so what I've been doing in the last half an hour before I came on, that's why I'm late, was I was cutting a few of these paper flowers out. And where did I put the dies? So this is the die set that comes with Art Gallery. And I just thought, let me just check that I used all of them. I did. So I cut out the 3 flowers, plus I think 1 set of the words and a couple of one of each of the little label type things. And I wanted to show you how having a stamparatus makes it really easy to stamp onto cut out flowers. So typically, not always, but typically one would stamp your image onto the paper and then cut it out using your die machine. But this is going to be a way to do multiples. All right. So I first saw this technique done with Jennifer Maguire. She's not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but she shares some absolutely fantastic tips. So I do recommend you head over to her channel after this, not now, after. So let's say a quick hello to everybody before I get started. I know that I'm a bit late, so I'll rattle through my hellos. See who's out and about tonight. Who's come to say hello? Oh, what am I doing here? Right, so who we got here? We've got, hi Christine, Martina, Wendy, Mindy, Glenna, April, Subu, Janice, Valerie, Bob, Elizabeth, hello, Mary, Jenny, you call it duct tape as well. Oh, good. Hello, Wendy March. Who else is saying hello? Hello, Sheila. Hi, Hagla. Lovely to see you. A heartfelt hello to all. I have not greeted by name. My fingers are just not that quick. Ah, yes. Yes, don't worry if you don't get to say hello to everybody. I usually, if I go on people's lives, I just do a hello everyone. And I hope everyone sees it. Hi Claire, nice to see you, and Janine. Right, okay, I'm going to stop saying hellos. Oh, Miss Linda crept in there. Right, so I've pre-cut these out. Now, I am a little bit fixated with doing light colour flowers or bright coloured flowers onto a dark background. So I'm thinking about doing some nice brightly coloured flowers. Maybe we could even try with the new, some of the new in colours to see how they work out. Right, so what one does, now there's two ways of doing this. Either you can secure your template, so keep your pieces for when you cut out your flowers, and you can pin it down there, and then you can place your stamp and hope it's in the right place and then lift it up. Or, nifty trick everybody. Now this is photopolymer, so I have got my little extra mat here. Or we roughly get it in the right place. There we go, that'll do. And we pick it up and, oh, let's have a bit of polished pink. Bit of pink to brighten our day. What do you think? And you then do that. Then you get that. And then you position it perfectly over the top like that, and then you pop your magnets into place. Use two if you want to, be extra, you know, extra special. And then one gets your little piece like that, and it's like the easiest jigsaw puzzle in the world. You know, when kids are quite small and they start doing jigsaw puzzles, they usually have the shape already mapped out for them. It's a bit like that. Hi Deborah. Yanes, love to see. Is it Yanes or Yanes? I can't remember. Okay, so that's one done. Then get another one. Oh, now you see I want to change colour. Yeah, let's change colour. What about a bit of that fresh Freesia? What do you think? Get your toll out. What's your toll? Oh, it froze. Oh, hold on. Let me check I'm on the right internet. I must be on the right internet because I've got a full. I've got my router in the same room as me now. So should be all right. Oh my word, that is lush. Must be saying Wales. Wendy March, what do you think? Is that lush? Right, how many of these have I got? I might do another one of those because it's so gorgeous. Ooh, hello Gail. Yeah, Nez. Ah, I did wonder. Yes. Yeah, Nez. That was the new polished pink, Janine. Yes. Do you like it? Are you a pink girl? Right, guys, pick a colour. Name a colour, pick a colour. Let's think. We've already got some pink and some lilac. So, should we go for something else nice and bright? Fabulously lush. It was. What about a bit of yellow? A yellow? A daffodil? Seems we're feeling the Welsh right now. A bit of daffodil yellow. Oh, go in. Oh, that got a bit of a fluff on it. Now the great thing about the stamparatus, remember you can go in again for a second dip if you want it a bit stronger. There we go. Now for these ones, I think what might be fun, because I haven't done this yet with this stamp, is to put a bit of yellow on there, then get my Mango Melody on a brush and just do a bit of the tips. Sorry, I should come over a bit more. There we go. A bit of the tips there. Glenna likes it. Good, good. Ooh, papaya. Shall I do a papaya one? Yeah, I could do. Oop. Oh, my mango melody didn't really transfer very well. I can have to have another go at that. So ink that up in yellow. I think this needs a bit of a re-ink. Hi Linda, hi Nessa. Oh, Julie and Joy. What are you going to be up to? Oh yes, the papers are gorgeous. Okay, so it's very subtle, but can you see there's orange there and then there's yellow there? Really nice. Yes, Nessa, you've got some of these papers, haven't you? Right, so someone said the pale papaya. Yes, I'm late, to be honest, Nessa. I'm late. And then, but I spent the time cutting out some bits and pieces before I came on live, you see. Oh, have I run out now? Oh, I've run out. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep the pale papaya for something else. So, the next one is, let's do some of these. And get the new stamp out. Nobody move. She's gone to get... Oh, hello, Phoebe. Right, so this is the other method. You can eyeball it by just kind of looking at where the stamp is. That the only problem is with the photopolymer sometimes it gets to the point where perhaps you've got, what's the word I want? You've what's the word? Stained. Sorry, it took me a moment there. Stained the photopolymer a bit too much, and so that's why I always say to you guys, just be careful when you're inking up your stamps to just get the top bit. Sorry, the top, you know, the level that you're meant to stamp with. Don't over ink, because if you over ink, you get a very stained stamp. Come on, do that one again. Oh, that's pretty. I did a good job there. Oh, I need my little tool. I've just remembered I've got my little tool down here I can use. There we go. How cute is that? Now, while I'm here, I'm going to show you how to do... Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to do two-step. Oh, can I do two-step with this? I can only really do it on that one. I think I'll do it on there. Take this off. Pick it up. Oops, there we go. And get some Calypso Coral. And do a little midjigger on there, which is not super evident, but it is quite cute. Got a little bit of detail on there. There we go. But that's the sort of thing that you could do quite easily by hand, to be honest. I wouldn't worry too much about doing it on the stamparatus. Now, I think the stamparatus is fantastic. It's a fantastic tool if you like precision stamping, but sometimes it is a little bit easier. Yeah. What did she... That's what I said. Oh, Sheila, did you say that about putting the other stamp on, the second level? Yeah. I should have done that really with all the big ones. Oh well, you just have to hang out with me a little bit longer, won't you? Oh, why am I not inking? Oh, I'm not doing a very good job here today, am I? Oh, me tool. Ah, I got you. Yep. Oh, that calypso is nice and saturated now. Isn't that lovely? Okay, now I think we should do some nice, some other colours in here now. Let's go back to doing a bit of the Freesia. Just going to clean that off. Bit of a clean. Then pop that back in there. Pop that there. See how this looks. Scrummy scrum. Ooh, nice. That's lovely. Actually, I've just thought I should have been doing these little ones at the same time. Let's see if I can pop that in. That'll pick up as well. You can try and have a go stamping everything at once. You can. Let's stick another one in there. Stick that there. Yeah, as I said, you can try and do it so that you can put all the pieces in one go, and then ink everything up together. So, oh, did you see what happened? It flopped into my ink pad. I think I need to clean my stamps. Oh my word, that's so funny. So sorry. How embarrassing. How unprofessional is that? Just dropped something on the floor as well. I can feel it. Oh, okay, I think I'll just stick to doing this one. One on the floor. Oh, dear me. Right, so who's tried this technique before? Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I think I'm going to have to do another one of them. Such a nice colour. Okay. Then I think I'm just going to do a couple of the pinks, and then I'm just going to start assembling, because this must be a little bit tedious to watch now. You've tried it, Cindy? Yeah, it's good for kind of like batch card making, if you're wanting to make, or if you're going to do a super detailed card and you've got a few of these to get done. It's a good little trick. So this is the new polished pink colour that will be available for May the 4th. Now, apparently what was I going to say? The reinkers are in stock. So how long for, I do not know. Right, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Right, I'm just going to clean these up, pop them back in my case so I know where they are, and then put the stamparatus away for a sec. Now, when you go to fold or put this gadget away, I'm not completely putting it away, but just to warn you, do not try and close the two plates at the same time. Okay, always take one out and lay it aside. Right, and then I wanted to also use an embossing folder for a really nice background for this. I'm wondering whether to do a nice dark, look at that, what a lovely background. But I want to do some interesting like textures on the back first. So because I've got this cut already, so I'm just going to use this piece here. Right, let's have a look what embossing folders I want to kind of show off. Oh, that gorgeous script one is so nice. And oh, the brick one might be quite nice as well. Although the wood grain one is going, so I just want to show that off to you. So the wood grain one, I think, is a standard embossing folder. So you need your two, no it's not, I tell a lie. It's the extra thick one, I can feel it. So I think I need just one plate. It's either that or the speciality. So I'm a bit of a stickler. See, because the wood grains are in the straight lines, I'm like, it's got to be straight, it's got to be straight. Right, I've got my cut and emboss machine over here to this side. I'm wondering if I can just leave it here for a second and not have to move it onto my desk. Oh, that's rollering through a bit too easily. That's the wrong plate. Okay, that's fine. Let's find a proper one. I did, oh my word. I did some unpacking of my stuff I'd put away, and my magnetic plate is stuck to my rascal trolley. Oh, where's... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Don't lay your magnetic plate down in your rascal trolley. Not a good idea. It gets stuck. Oh, let's have a look what it looks like. Oh, love it. So nice. Okay, let's get rid of that then. Let's have a look at this gorgeous script. So because it's this one is just like a 6x6, you've got a choice of which way round you want it. You can either have it, the script going across the page, or you can have it going that way, landscape or portrait. I think for this we'll go portrait. There we go, like that. Stick that. What colour cardstock am I using? I'm using Merlot. Merlot. Oh, so Frenchy looking, isn't it? I am planning one, Phoebe. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe the 30th of April, 1st of May. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to trim down my pieces because I didn't trim them down before I cut them. So I'm just going to cut this down to 10. And then just take a little slither. So I'm taking basically 5mm off the both ends. What sort of colour does it look like, Deborah? It could be my lighting. Does it look lighter or darker? So I'm just checking no one's sending me important messages. Okay. So we may as well assemble these 2 in one go. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh yes, April. All the time. Right, so now this is a point where I do want to do some extra stamping onto here. So I'm wondering whether just to do it in a grey. It seemed to work really well yesterday. Where to create highlight like a darker section. If I didn't have a colour that was a darker shade up, just use a neutral colour. So see if you guys can see this. Yeah, you see I've just done that little bit of extra sort of shading there. Just helps to give it a bit of extra. Now also, you know me, I can't be doing with flat. It's got to be a bit shaped. Hi Dawn. Oh, the next bank holiday is the 3rd of May. Ooh, we could maybe do something over bank holiday. What was that you thought was Cajun Craze? I'm wondering whether to... Yeah, I could use a bit of Cajun Craze over the top of Calypso. Oh, needs... I haven't used it for a while, so it's a bit dry. I need to re-ink this one, I think. There we go. That just helps to give it a bit of 3D there. That one, oh, that needs a bit of extra love. That'll do. Okay, what have I got here? I've got pink. Right, I think a bit of magenta madness wouldn't go amiss here. So this is a 2-step stamping, this flower. So you could do this in the stamparatus if you feel that you want it to be super sort of precise, but I'm not too worried about that. So I'm not going to do it in the stamparatus. I'm happy just to freehand it. Because I don't think it needs to be exact. Hello, Caroline. Great to see you. There we go. And it is designed to have these kind of like white spaces in between. Oh no, I better not do... Do you think I should try doing pink over the purple? You know what, I'm just going to try it. Because I've got 2. Oh! Oh, that's actually really nice. Could do that again. Oh, Phoebe, what do you think? Phoebe loves her bright colours. Oh, that's given me a bit of courage. Right, what should we put on the yellow now? I'm thinking. Oh, you know what? I am going to be a bit brave and do a bit of green. Look at that. Not quite as bright as I thought. I wonder if I had a little bit of magenta still left on my Yeah, I probably did. Not quite sure how clean these cloths are. Is this a new stamp set? No, I've had it a little while, Deborah. My friend Wendy was borrowing it though, so it was off my shelf for a little bit. Oh, I know what. A bit of Coastal Cabana. Because when the Coastal Cabana mixes with the yellow, and I've actually just realised I should have had a stamping mat underneath me. That would have helped a little bit. How do you like your new home? I do like it. Thank you. Yes, we're slowly getting used to it. And since I moved out of the dining room area into the craft area, it's made it a little bit more pleasant in the house. A bit more space, an added sort of chill out area, because up to now it was just the living room area to chill out in, so it's really nice now to have somewhere else to hang out. Go. And the weather's been nice recently, so it's been nice to sit in the garden. There's a bit more space in the garden now for hanging out. Oh no, you stay outside, Caroline. Just stay for the chat. All right, okay, let's do some assembling. And I think I might also get some ribbons in here just to zhuzh it all up a little bit. What have I got that needs using? Oh, I've got some nice mint macaron. Well, I'm not sure about the colours with this, because I've ended up going for quite crazy colours, haven't I? Okay, let's do that. And a bit of that. Then oh, you spent your morning quilting with another glamour. Oh. Oh, then we do have the words just to say, just want to say. Oh, I suppose you could say, hold on. So it's you cut out just want to say, but you could say want to say hello, or you could say just to say. That's interesting. Just to say. Or you could do Yoda style. You could go, want say just to. Okay, I'm being a bit silly now. Okay, let's do a little bit more paper squelching. Get your nails in there. You don't have to have any fancy tools for this, although I tell you what, if you've got a glue, a Tombow glue, this is quite nifty. Look, you can crush them in that. Rawr, rawr. Feel like Godzilla. There we go. Rawr. Hi, Bonnie. Go. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Maybe that and that and then that. Yes, you've got to make the sound effects as well. Makes it all that more special. Rawr. Oh, hi Pam, nice to see you. Maybe I need a pestle, yeah. Pam, are you able to join us on Zoom? Do you have Zoom on your computer? Right, let's start gluing. Oh, what about some of the vellum doilies in the background? I wonder if that would look good. Oh, cool, Pam. All right. Well, you're very welcome to join us. To be honest, it's barely there. It's like, what's the point? But who am I to say? Okay. Oh, forgot to get the dimensionals while I was up. There we go. Well, lovely to see you all this evening. Hope everyone is doing well. I think I'm going to take my jacket off because, you know when you've got multiple layers on and you push your sleeves up, you're up to your elbow, you feel like your arms are about to drop off. Because sometimes I like the sleeves out of the way of my, oh, there we go, that's better. Out of the way of my hands. Not that they're in the way of my hands, but they feel like they are. Okay, right, I'm going to cheat. I'm not going to stick this vellum down. I am going to use the dimensionals that I'm going to put on the back of here. Look, 1, 2, 3. Done. Bish, bash, bosh. Done. There we go. Stick it on. Voila. Stick one there, stick one there, stick one there. Oh, see you, Phoebe. See you in a bit. Say hi to her for me. There we go. I think I might just stick one under there, just to help it along. Okay, there. All right, let's get this some work. You like the doily? Oh, good. So it's worth putting on there for Dawn. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you do get a wee glimpse. Yes, you do. And sometimes that's just enough, isn't it? I'm just trying to think what else we could put on here to make it a little bit more vintagey. Like this, you could even fold this back. Don't even need to glue it. There we go. It's done. And see, I don't want to really add a green into this. I want something a bit warmer. Oh, I have got some Magenta Madness pink. Ooh. Now, I don't know if this was a good idea, but I've gone and put all my ribbons hanging on the rod in my room. So it means that I have to kind of cut what I need. So it's probably a good thing. Straight off the reel. I'm not sure how long the ribbons will be there for, but I have had a few people suggest to me that I get a piece of half a drain pipe, because they can just sit inside there and I can then take them off, but yet they look really nicely displayed. Now, a certain person was telling me they didn't like this ribbon because it's too stiff, but I actually really like it. Okay, so what I want to do is create a little bit of a kind of zhuzhy thing. to stick under here somewhere, like that. There we go. And look, I found some glue dots today that I thought I need to use this up. I had a bit of a sort out of my craft room today because things had ended up in the wrong trays, and then because I was unpacking stuff and reorganizing, it meant that I could empty areas ready for the next batch of craft stuff to come from my friend's house. So yeah, I had a bit of a sort out. It was good. And I don't know if you're like me, I can end up with the same craft item in 2 or 3 separate areas in the room. And what's nice about having a bit of a tidy up, you can go, oh, those glue spatulas can go with the other glue spatulas. And because I just tidied them away, I was like, I know where that is. So actually, if anyone's interested, I can show you what else I've done with the room. Although it's a little bit messy. I have to ignore the floor because I've been sorting out my packages today. So, right, there we go. That's a little bit of zhuzh. A little bit of zhuzh there. Da, 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 da. Quite like that. It just sort of highlights the pink a little bit. I think we'll just do some little gems on there and that will finish that off. Now this one, I feel like the whole lilac and pink vibe going on. So again, we'll just stick these pieces down really quickly because, you know, we've done all the hard work, and yes, it takes a bit of time to assemble these bits, but once it's done, it looks so pretty. I haven't gone for the vellum on this one. Let's just try. Those two can kind of, oh, should I go that way? Then I can put that there and that maybe there. Oh, it's coming together, everybody. Oh, yes, please. Are you saying, oh, yes, please to your catalogue, Wendy? Well, I've just labelled up. It cost me an arm and a leg. Get all you lot posted out. Actually, I'm not complaining. It's really lovely year upon year to have more people to send the catalogue to. It's really nice. So if you've shopped with me in the last 6 months, you will automatically get one. Also, if you've expressed an interest, because there are some people who've had catalogues from me in the past but have not ordered yet, that's fine. And I know that sometimes it takes a while to decide what you're going to get. And then there's some of you that I know shop with other people, so you've already got your catalogues because you share the love around. That's fine too. So I've tried to just not sort of double up sending them to people who I know have already got them. But yeah, right, I don't know whether just. Can you imagine sending a card that says just? And they'll be like, just what? Want. You could do a I want you. Ooh, that's a bit. Just to say. Just to. No, you know what? I'm just going to stop faffing with all those because that's just not going to work for me tonight. Oh, take care, Monica. I quite like the idea, though, of having a little strip like that across. Let's see if there's any words. Oh, I'm thinking of you. That's quite nice, isn't it? That would fit. I think would fit. Is it that one? Yes. That fit across there? Oh, nice. Yes, it will. Right. Get this on the go. And I'm thinking the Merry Merlot to tie it all together nicely. Thank you, Martina. Are you off now for a bit, Glenna? Because you're all in lockdown. did move it slightly, so it's not quite as clear as it could be, but never mind. Thank you, Caroline. Okay, what could I fit in this one? I miss you. Best wishes. Oh, thank you. You are lovely. You're lovely. Where's your lovely? I want to see if that will fit. No, I don't think it would. I miss you. Best wishes. Oh, that would fit. I'm a bit lazy when it comes to sentiments because I want, if I'm going to put a sentiment on a card at this stage, I want it to be able to fit all occasions, I'm afraid. So, okay, I'm going to try not to rock this time. Last time I rocked and... Go. Not quite in the middle. I could try doing it on the other side, although it's not probably the best idea. Let's try and see. Oh, that's a bit better. It's not really designed to go on that side, but... Oh, you know what? I'm also going to do a bit of inking on the edge. Now, you do have to be careful when you do this because you can get ink on your fingers that you don't want to put on the actual sentiment. And put it down. Just leave it. And then wipe your hands immediately. Then, for this stage, I think the small dimensionals would be super duper handy. You do like the vellum. Oh, now this one needs a bit of embellishing, I know, but we'll maybe bring on some really nice embellies for that one. Now you could go there, or you could go there. Not down there. Okay. Actually, maybe here would be just right. Just clipping underneath the flower like that. Because your eye's drawn to here. You don't really want your sentiment all the way down here because it's your eye's coming here. Okay. You love vellum on anything. Okay. You like the bow? Ah, it is cute. I'm wondering whether to do something on the other side. Just looking at what I've got. I've put all my retired ribbons up as well so that I've got a bit more of a choice. I'm thinking just some embellishments, you know. Oh, I've got those lovely champagne. I've used these an awful lot. I think this is my second pack. Oh, and the elegant faceted. Those have got a really lovely warm colour to them. Those would be nice. So here come the freckles. Where's my scissors there? So I want to draw, with this one, I want to draw the eye down here a little bit. So I am keen to put some embellishment down here. Oh, that's left the glue behind. Didn't mean to do that. Come on. Sometimes you have to give these little gems a bit of a push. Get them going. There we go. Pop that one there. So your eye kind of goes from there whoop, down to there. Now this one is decidedly more pinky. Trying to see if I've got anything pinky in here. Pop this back. Ooh, these are retired embellishments. But I have got some Nice pinky hues in there. And you know me, I like mixing things up a little bit sometimes. So even if you've got all sorts of odds and ends, sometimes it's quite fun just to kind of mix them up. Do a bit of a mix and match thing. Stick one up there. And I like these sort of different sizes as well. Stick one there. Stick one in there. And now this is a slightly different hue of pink, but because we've got all sorts of different colours, it's fine. It'll go. Stick that one there. And then let's put some sparkles there like that. Might even pop one on here. Oh, that's red glitter. No, that's not going to go. Got some cocoa rose. No, that's not going to go. You hoard your SU and bellies, do you? Well, I sort of do, in that I love them, but I do love using them as well. So I've grown to love to use them because they're not giving anyone any pleasure just by being in a box, are they? Because let's face it, how often do you get them out and stroke them? You know, it's not like you spend hours going, stroke the embellishments. Oh, I'm just going in for it now. Okay, this is... There we go. Right, I'm done. Ooh, hydrangeas. Where? What, these? Do they look like hydrangeas? They do a bit, actually. Right, so we could mount this onto similar coloured cardstock. And that would give you a very kind of classy effect. And if you wanted to distress the edges a little bit, you could get your scissors and very carefully run your scissors down the edge of the card to give it a little bit more interest. And actually, because I've put it through the embossing folder already, it's already a little bit pliable. Oops, don't scratch yourself like I just did. Oh, the little bees. Esther just showed that off on a live. They do look ever so sweet. I hadn't, to be honest, I don't think I realised we could get them on the pre-order. And then every so often I like to sort of tear into it a little bit. Bye, Sue. Oh, time for a recharge. Okay, lovely to see you. Oh, come on. I'm wondering whether to move that one a little bit. Oops, I've torn it now, but just stick that there. There we go. So don't be too scrimpy with the glue at this point because you're trying to glue a textured piece of card and want to make sure that it's really stuck. So just take your time, giving it a little bit of extra attention all the way around to make sure it's really, really stuck down. I just feel like I could do a little bit more distressing down here. There we go. Hello, Esther. Right, so do you think I should distress this one, or are you happy for it to be left alone? You see, that French script to me is just crying out to be distressed. Now, the other way you can distress this is with some ink. And let me just grab my white craft ink pad. Now I should have done this earlier, really, not at this point. But what we could do is perhaps grab, I was going to say grab a sponge or something like that. But, okay, let's just go for it. I'm just going to do the edges. So it really helps, it just sort of picks up on the embossing. So I'm just applying ink pad direct to the card. You see? How nice is that? That is so, so nice. Oh man, I wished I'd used this embossing folder more than I did. I held off from getting it. That is so, so nice. If you're into shabby chic and sort of elegant style stuff, that embossing folder, it's just the bee's knees. I totally love it. Oh, I've ended up with a bit of white on my gems, but I'm just going to give it a little bit of a brush off. But I actually quite like it. It's kind of like giving the gems an extra sort of feel to them. Really nice. Right, let's glue this down then, ladies and gents. So now I've got my vellum piece folded over there, so I just want to pay a bit of attention just to that vellum to make sure it's folded under, because I haven't specifically glued it. And then now I'm just aware that that white ink is still wet. So I'm going to turn it over to do my rubbing. Oh. Oh, because yours isn't coming. Are people having internet issues? Sorry about that, Lisa. Yes, it was the white craft ink, Whisper White, this one. It obviously comes in a different ink pad now. Sorry, ink casing. I've not got the new one because this one works fine. But it comes in a new casing. There we go. Oh, love it. I've got these extra little bits left over for another day, as they say. Tomorrow is another day. Name the film. Right, so which one was first? I would say that one was first and that one second. So let me know which one's your favourites, guys. And what technique did you find helpful? I know I kind of build this as like the stamparatus, you know, make use of your stamparatus type technique, but sometimes there are other things that you might have picked up along the way. What will you use? What will you try again? Now I've added more to your wish list. Oh, sorry, Julie. What have I added to your wish list? The artistic art gallery. Yes, they're a nice orange, if you know what I mean. They're a peachy, towards the peachy colours. Yeah, very vintagey. I think if I'd thought it through maybe a bit more, I would have not done the pink so much. I would have done a bit of peach. But anyway, it's pretty. I'm sure whoever gets these cards are not going to worry too much. You like one, love two. You like the embossing folders. I know, they're so lush, aren't they? They're just a really lovely way to create a bit of interest in the background of a card, but subtle. Yeah. Hi, Barbie. Oh, no worries. You didn't think about the white. Ah, there we go. Yep. Well, it was a last minute thought, that one, so, and it seemed to work. So, oh, just dropped a stamp. Right, that's fine. I know where it is. Oh, gold ink would look gorgeous. Yes. You could do it with the Fine and then put gold embossing powder around the edges. That's the other option. This is where I should have a torch to pick up stamps off the floor. Oh, I'll find it in a minute. Who wants to see a little bit more of my craft organising? Feel free to go now if you just came for the stamps and the crafting. I've just found a little gem that I don't know where it was, but anyway, I'm just going to stick it there. Hopefully it will stay on. Okay, guys, I've got a messy desk, but I'll switch this light on, this overhead light on. See if I can find that stamp. Nope. Nope, can't find it. Oh well. I'll shake it. Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay. Right, so me. Have I stamped Etched in Nature? Yes. Yes. Gold embossing powder. Yes, you just do the embossing ink around the edge and then dip it in the gold and then, yeah. Just got the wild rose background stamp. Oh, yes, that'd be nice. I'm up for it all. I'm in for the long haul. Night, Esther. Okay, let me just unplug. Right, so at the moment I've got my speaker in here, but behind there, up there are all my beads. I've got my bead trays in there now. This corner, I'm sorry about the mess, but this is the unit I picked up from my parents-in-law. Just pop that away. And what I love about it is that it's right next to my desk. So I've got my desk there and then I've got that unit. And it means that I can keep like tools that I need to have at hand right in this top drawer, because that's like quite a shallow drawer. So I put my cutting, my trimmer and like my gun and the heat tools there ready to hand. Now the rest of the two drawers I decided to move all my jewellery stuff, ooh, there's a peg, into here, and it all pretty much fits. So I've got boxes of beads that I sorted out before I moved, and I've got other boxes of and tools and things in here. So pretty much all my jewellery stuff now is contained in those two drawers and those trays up there. Now today I did all this. I added, so these are current, well, I say current, these are all the ribbons that are going to be carrying over. So I've just kind of kept those separate. And then these are either current ribbons that are about to retire or retired ribbons. I just wanted to see them out in a kind of rainbow order. So that's what I did today. And then, oh my word, look, it is soon filling up. I've put more boxes. There's more boxes of stuff. So that's got felt, that's got fabric, that's got soap making stuff. Oh, what's in there? Bits of fabric in there that needs to be sorted. And then in here I've got paper bags. In here I've got, I think it's silk flowers and feathers I can see in there. Oh, and then my Artful Stampin with Ruth sign. I've got to find a good place for that. So then what it meant was that moving the jewellery meant that I then freed up all these drawers. So I decided to have this as my place that I store cards that I've made ready to sell. So this one contains a whole load of cards. This one contains, this one contains a UK A6 card, so they fit really nicely there. And then this one has my dividers that if I was to say do a store, I would just literally grab this and then flip the cards the other way so that they stand like that and put all the dividers in, because I made these kind of divider things with words on to divide the cards. So this is my A4 card, sorry, A5 cards, my 6x6 cards, and my slimline cards that are already packaged up. So that's in there. This is cards that I've made for Potter's House, and an invoice book for Potter's House, because I'm now a trustee as well, so I'm a bit more involved in that. And then again, these are some of the cards that someone might recognise these actually. Someone sent me donated cards for me to sell for Potter's House, and then these are cards I've either repurposed from cards that people have sent to me. So you may recognise actually. So if you sent me a card, like a Christmas card or anything, a birthday card or something like that, you may see it end up, I repurpose them, I cut them off the back of I cut the front off, and then I remount them onto card bases and then package them up with envelopes, and then we stick a sticker on it to say that the card has been sold in AJ Potter's House. So that's my kind of card drawer now. Then my beloved flowers came home. Look, I've even put them in rainbow order as well. So my paper flowers are back now, and I don't know if you remember this shelf from my old house. The shelves were in a slightly different configuration, and it wasn't actually working for me. I had to do a little bit of jiggery pokery. I had to, you know, they've got the different holes, and you can then put the pegs in for your shelf. I actually had to drill an extra hole here to make it so that I use the best of the space, so that I've got my stamps there, and then I've got the flowers fitting really nicely. Then this is pretty much, all these are empty. That's empty now. That's nearly empty, and that could be empty. So I'm quite pleased, because even though I've got lots of stuff coming, I've got empty spaces here. This stuff is actually kids stuff, and then I've got again empty spaces there. Got a bit of an empty space there. This is still empty, although I've started filling up the top sections, and I've got more 12x12 storage coming. I've got the scrapbooking stuff to get in yet. I've got cross stitch stuff. Yeah. Whew. And then this is jars. This has got string in it. What's in here? Drawing pins. I've tried to be good and label stuff up. And then boxes of, no, actually that box is empty. So I've got threads, paint, things. Look, I've even labelled wooden pegs and plastic coasters and magnets. Oh, and my Sizzix, I've got an empty jar. All the big dies are now back here. So I used to have that in a basket, but I thought, oh, they can go on the shelf. Actually, I've got a bit of space in here as well, this bottom section. So, and then that's just baskets up there, and those are empty. Oh, I wasn't sure what to do with... Right, so these used to be on my desk at the old house. Who remembers these? And I don't really need them right now. So I was thinking that maybe when we can meet up for classes, but if we still have to have sort of little restrictions about you know, wiping things down and passing them around. If I have sort of a person would come for a class, I would put everything that they needed, like the scissors, the glue, whatever, in this little caddy, and they can have that on their side of the table, because I've got 3 of them. So if I'm going to start in-person classes again, I think I will have to do them quite small. So like 2 or 3 people at the most. So I have 3 of these, and I thought, wouldn't this be so cute to have this on your table? Oh, something's fallen down the back of there. Oh, it's the little screw thing. Wouldn't that be so cute to turn up to a class and you'd have that in front of you with everything that you need for your class? So that's my idea, what to do with that. Anyway, that is it, I think. I don't think I've done much else. Apart from... Oh, I've got... Sorry, I'm nearly there. I've got this piece of wood that is eventually going to be the desk piece that goes across that part of the room. And I bought these amazing... I'm going to flip the camera so I can show you, because at the moment I'm holding this, so it's a bit tricky. But I want to show you this gadget, this thing that I bought. I didn't even know it existed until I googled it the other day. I was googling like desk bracket. So I bought 2 of these. Well, they come in 2s actually, I think. And you attach... Hold on, I've got to figure out how to open this now. Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. Right, so you attach this section to the wall. I'll get you up a bit. There we go. So you attach this section to the wall, and the wood goes on here. Oh no, it's the other way round. Sorry. That attaches to the wall. You put your desk bit on there, and then you can, that's in the upright position, so that's, you know, at right angles to the wall. And then to lower it, you just reach under your desk and you flip that and it will close. You have a similar thing to store embossing folders in. Oh, are you talking about something else? You're not talking about this? Yeah, so this... Now, it wasn't the cheapest thing in the world. I think it came to about just over £20. But it was just what I needed for that area. Because I was thinking, oh, how am I going to do this with hinges? I was thinking hinges, bits of wood, brackets, like stoppers. I was just like, oh. And then I discovered these and was like, yes, this is just perfect for what I need. So, if anyone, oh, the letter rack. Ah, yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting how to open this up. Oh, no, is it that way? No, not that way. That way. Now, the funny thing was, I lost these. For the last 2 or 3 days, I've been searching high and low in my house for them. I could not find them. And I remember showing them to somebody last week. And anyway, I went upstairs and my husband was like, you still haven't found them? I was like, no, I don't know where they are. We were like, that's so weird. Anyway, I said, I wonder if they've fallen down the back of the sofa. So I went downstairs and I moved a cushion. And there they were at the back of the sofa. Because look, it's quite long and thin. And it just sort of must have got pushed behind my cushion and it fell behind the, not behind the sofa, but behind the cushion. So literally, if you ever lose anything, always check your sofa because it might be there. Thank you, keeping up with my home. This is for May's desk. Yes, May's desk. Yeah, May's desk. Because I think I probably will be using it as well. Because, you know, we can never have enough desk space. Tom is so smart. Well, he didn't find it for me. Not really. He never finds anything. It's usually me that finds things. And also, I didn't want him to find it because we have this running joke in our family, well, between me and Tom, that if he finds something, he puts it in my craft room to make out that it was always here. So I didn't want him to have the satisfaction of finding them and then bringing it to my craft room and making out it was here the whole time. What is the actual name of them? You need to go to Amazon. It's called a folding bracket. And so I purchased the one that, I think, now let me just measure this. This is so you can get different measurements. And this is one of the bigger ones. This is the 14-inch. So obviously if you have a smaller one, it's only for a shelf really. So the reason I had the big one was because it's got to be able to take the weight of the desk. So I'm hoping this is going to be strong enough. I think it should be. It says, what does it say on here? 181 kilograms. I'm presuming that's not the weight of this. This is the weight it will take. It says high quality metal. So I know it's made in China, but I think it is quite a good sturdy thing. So there we go. Exactly. Yeah. So I have this running joke as well, although it's a bit tricky to do. He went away once and he couldn't find something. And so the running joke with him is it's next to his wash bag. So I used to put, if I found something of his, I used to put it next to his wash bag, but he doesn't really have a wash bag at the moment. So. Right. Thank you. I share so much. Yes, I know. I don't know if I slightly overshare sometimes, but I'm quite happy to give you some tips and hints and tricks and whatever. Yeah, because now I'm looking at these little screws and thinking, oh, that's to probably attach this to the wood, isn't it? The desk. That's okay. Yeah, and look at these massive things. I'm like, oh boy. Not quite sure my wall is even that thick to get these in, but actually probably is. Yeah, I'm going to have to drill quite a big hole to get these in. Although I'm going to check with my builder as to whether I actually need the plug, because I'm going to be drilling into solid wood. So I'm going to drill a little hole first before I put that in, I think. Yes, you learn lots, not just stamping. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That you do, Pam. Right. Thank you for all your encouragement, because this is all for, well, not all for you, but mostly you're my inspiration to kind of keep going and to keep sharing. And, yeah. And also it'd be nice to have May in here while I'm doing a bit of work during the day. So yes, I know exactly where my studs are. I know exactly where they are, Pam, because my builder, when he attached the wood here, I deliberately kind of left it so I could sort of see where it was. I have done a little bit of filler, but this is where my studs are. Here, here, and there. So I'm thinking of putting the bracket there and there. So, yeah. Oh, that's for okay. There we go. Still got, oh, look, and I found, this is one of my favourite postcards. My friend, I've actually had two of these in my life. Someone else gave me one of these, but this is my friend. Jenny, if you're watching, I've still got it. Oh, and then Esther gave me these. Look. Tale as old as time. There we go, and I've still got my little vintage. Oh, there's me. Hello. I've still got my little vintage picture in here. Oh, and I'm finding little things to hang up as well. I've got, look, some of you have gifted things to me over the years. That was from my friend Joyce. That's from Levine. And this was from Miss Kay. So I've hung that up. What's the thing? I've still got bits and pieces up here, and then, oh, that was from my friend Joyce as well. Joyce made me that. So I'm finding all these little bits and pieces to enjoy. Right. Gonna... Oh, sorry, the lighting's not very good if I do that. Do that there like that. Mrs. Potts, I know. Oh, thanks, Bonnie. The girls together in the studio, yeah. Yes, I love this top. Do you remember that piece of work that I did based on the yellow anorak thing? This is the same brand, Jewels. And I've just discovered they sell fabric. Yeah, no, this is one of my favourite tops. Look how beautiful it is. Right. Lots of love to you all. I know, total inspiration. It's really, really lovely. I know they do fabric. Yeah, look up Joules, Joules. Yeah, oh, the internet is just so clever. It knows what I like. All those cookies and things, isn't it? And it sent it to me. So obviously I'm going to have to, you know. No, I haven't done a lot of sewing for a while, so I'm hoping May's going to get into sewing and then she can make me stuff. Oh, you've checked it out, have you? Yeah. Right, night all. Lovely to see you. Hopefully see you again tomorrow. God bless. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit worrying that they've got fabric. Oh, there we go. See you soon.